guys, I'm here. I'm back. I've been gone for a little while. I was out of town, but I'm back now. Um, I'm just gonna move this slightly. So, my new HDMI, not HDMI, USB splitter came in the mail, so I was able to let's go that way. Yeah, there we go. So I was able to get the connection to go. That's a whole thing, but it looks like I'm going to need to do another wire, change another wire, because I have a connection with a converter on a connection, and it's, I think, too much, because it's very touchy. So now I'm going to try and get a USB-C to USB, just one cord. Anyway, let's go, and let's play this game for a little bit. It's not going to be super long, because it is Thanksgiving, technically. Would you believe it? Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay. Why is my... I don't know why it's showing that my microphone has a lot of audio coming out of it. Now it doesn't. Okay. Alright. Now I'm looking at it on my TV. Wow, that is so much better. I miss this. That is an excellent roll, by the way. So let's see. What do I want to do? Improve the overlook. Oh, right. The flux. Okay. So I think, let's see, do I either want to do, maybe I'll go and do the still. Maybe I'll work on that with her for a little bit. I've been neglecting her. She's been nice to me, so I probably should, Let's see how many distill. It says +2, but maybe there's more. Let's see. Okay, it's +2. So I don't know if I want to spend the rest of those there. I'm good with cryo. I still have that seed, and I have whatever that stuff is, resources, I think. Okay, so I think this one's the dangerous stuff. You know what? Why not? I got some 6s. Nice, okay. Cool, okay, and now I think I'm gonna re-roll those, but let me just see what's going on. Okay, that means it's not the area. Okay, that's what I figured. I just wasn't 100% sure. No upgrades. What do I do for him? I get him mushrooms, right? Yeah, I don't have those. I'll reroll now. Okay, well, at least I can use the one for that. Okay. Why is it not showing any sound from the... Now is it too quiet? Okay, okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see. What was this one? This one would be operator, and that predictive oh, never mind. Misread that. Oh, it gives me money, that's right. Okay, and then there's up there that doesn't give me anything other than unlocking stuff, so you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and just work at the hub. Okay. Why is this one like highlighted? Oh, because I was literally highlighting it, that's why. Okay. So this takes away from my energy, and then this takes away from my cryo. I guess I'd rather have it take away from my cryo because I'd need to spend the cryo in order to get my energy back. So why not? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. What's this? Buy a spacer meal. The gimbal sells itself on its spinning sphere, which claims to produce therapeutic gravitational effects. It doesn't, but they sell food. Okay. I don't see... You know what? Let's just see what happens, because, is this place, is that all it's good for? Apparently. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go back to sleep. Go to our little apartment. See, gotta feed the cat. Feed the stray. I don't think I get anything from it, but it's worth it. End cycle. Okay. Ooh, another good roll. Okay. I might go back over here. I think when I roll well like this, I'm gonna just go over here. And maybe I should start putting stuff into this, you know? Nice. Ooh, and I'm making bank, too. Oh, do you see that? That is an insane roll. That's so good. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why the fuck not? I basically rolled Yahtzee, so... Nice. Alright, got lots of money. And then I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna go to bed again. Oh shit, I might not have another dice tomorrow. I think I may have gone a little too far under. Damn it. I had a feeling that would happen. Okay. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna go buy this because it makes more sense. I have the money. Okay. Then I need to go do it here. Okay. And then I'm going to sunbathe. Okay, not bad. Let's go back down here. Let's just, you know, I kind of feel like just going all in on this one. Actually, oh man, so close. I was gonna go ahead and, actually I could still do that. Never mind, I don't need to, let's get some food from him. Eat some. Nice. Alright, cool. I'm in really good shape now. Now that I'm not trying to help those refugees, I'm in good shape. Because I can actually use, my dice for making money, and then, you know, in turn, I can feed myself. Okay. Probably only have like one more, I would say. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens. Your crew slowly filters out of the shipyard locker room, the bubbling chatter reducing with each group that leaves. There is excitement in the air. Havenage just made an announcement. The assembly teams are done. Mm-mm. Sat on, sat on the locker room bench. You can feel the surreal side reel out there. Its hulking mass now immediately familiar to you. Over the past cycles, you have watched it grow, be assembled. You have walked through its veins and welded its bones. Now it's time. Now it is ready for the final stage. It will go to testing now, then enter a final processing of sealing and resealing, checking and rechecking before it is deemed suitable for its generational trip. But for now, your work is done. You can't help but feel proud. A cough interrupts your thoughts. It's Lem, changing out of his work gear. Mina nowhere to be seen. He smiles. She'll be ready soon. Where's Mina? You two are fast friends, huh? She's being watched at home. Now on the work team, I can afford a bit more help, he corrects himself. Was on the work team, I mean. We are all out of a job now, he quickly adds. Not that I'm complaining. Lem comes to sit beside you on the bench. She's got to be in her best shape when she carries you. Mina and me out of here. Wait, she's got to be in her best shape. Oh. So confident? Lem smiles apologetically. Why not? I figure I'm due a lucky turn by now. He rubs his hands nervously. No use in wondering what if until the draw anyway, and there's a few cycles till then. Lem is right, but the odds seem unlikely anyway. How many are working in the shipyard? Hundreds? 1,000? You've certainly seen more faces than you can count pass through. And are the Celis Foundation even going to keep their promise? Out here on the eye, you get the sense that no one will hold them to it, sorry. Why else would they be building the side reel in a surrogate system? As you think, Lem watches you with a worried look. Tell me about Celis? The Foundation, he thinks. I'm not sure I know much more than you do. I hear they have a planet in mind for the side reel, something temperature and temperate and habitable. I think they are run by some rich folk from the core, people interested in doing things different. Different how? Lem looks into space. Well, I guess they don't like the way the core runs things. All these surrogate systems, like this one, feeding resources into their silos. It's a pyramid of sorts, and we're at the bottom layer. I guess Celis wants to change that. I'd rather keep my mind on the prize, so to speak. I don't much care what they are for or against, as long as they can help us get out of here, he sighs. You ever been in a thunderstorm sleeper? A really big one? I don't remember. Lem shoots you a worried look for a moment. It's something else, he smiles. The sound, the smell, the rain hammering down, the whole sky stretched out and bruised, roaring and huge. The place I was born, New Pembroke, a dry old rock in a Conway system, had 2 seasons. One of them was as dry as bone, dusty, ugly. The other was one long storm, a side effect of the terraforming efforts, they said. Rain used to rattle off the roofs like bullets. It washed the dust away, turned the streets to rivers. I'd sing us to sleep and wake us in the morning. We'd wait half a year just to see it again. The best day was the one where the first drop fell, he sniffs. Some days I wake up swearing I can hear it again. I was thinking Mina had never seen a storm, never ever felt rain. She's grown up here, the only ring, her only horizon. Always in the dark. I want to change that for her. You will. Of course, almost there, Lem stands, stretching. Best get back to the little one anyway. With the shifts done, I reckon she'll be happy with me home for a few cycles. He shoulders his gear. See you in a few for the draw. Good luck. Don't need it, he grins. Lem leaves, making you the last person in the cavernous locker room. As you sit, you think about rain, and a little hope creeps in. Is it possible? Could the side rail really take you to a planet, a place with weather, with skies, with life? You get up quickly before you can think about it anymore. It's too soon to hope. Too dangerous. There's work to be done. These headphones are kind of hurting my head. Oh, and then I just gotta wait. We gotta wait. Alright, well, we got that done. I'm going to... Let's work on the still again. Okay, try again. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, so what do you think? Do you think a 4 is gonna finish? Nope. Oh well. Well, I'll go to sleep at my container. It doesn't seem like there's a difference in where you sleep, other than maybe convenience. Like locational convenience. That's the only thing I could think. Ooh, I'm hungry. Okay. Let me go get some food from Emphis. Nice. Okay, good enough for now. I'll go ahead and finish the still. There we go. And I think she said there'd be a kitchen now. Tala stands back from the newly finished still and tub, hands on hips. Look at this, she grins. The Overlook Distillery in all its glory. She squeezes you around the shoulders. Thank you. How's sourcing ingredients? Tala smiles. I think I've got most of it covered between the food factories and in the low end and the farm stacks in the Greenway. However, she pauses, there is an issue. What's the problem? Well, Garoli the drink, as you probably guessed, is named after Garoli the mushroom. That's what gives it its golden color and earthy taste. The alcohol is infused with the mushrooms along with a mix of spices. That means you need Garoli caps to make Garoli, but no one wants to supply us. The distilleries on the Greenway are taking all the stock from the farms out there, so it's hard to get a single cap across Founder's Gap. However, I have an idea, she smiles. We can grow our Garoli caps here, she gestures at the increasingly equipped filled back room. I can bring you mushrooms. Ta gives you a pitying look. What's your vision? Any outsider supplier means they are a cut, okay? Maybe not you, but someone somewhere takes a cut. Tala puts a hand on the still. We made a still. We set this up. How hard can growing mushrooms be? They don't need to be light. They don't need light. They barely need soil. We can do this, she pauses. Or at least we could if we had something to grow them from, like spores. Exactly. Suddenly you feel like you've walked into a trap, and you are the perfect person to get me those spores. She nods rapidly. Think about it. You built the still. You were great with plants. You know the eye like the back of your hand. Need I go on? Are you flattering me? If it's working, then yes, she grins sheepishly. Look, I can't leave the bar and the other people picking up shifts, she grimaces. I'm saying it has to be you. Fine. Wonderful. You'll love it over the Greenway, I think. All that fresh air, open space. She sees your expression. Okay, I'm done. She turns back to look at the still and the fledgling distillery foaming around it. It really is something, though, isn't it? And want to or not, you really have to agree. Okay. So, I guess I have to get some spores. Which I believe I go here for that, right? No, maybe not the aviary. I think I go to the mushroom thing. Collect spores. Okay. Cool. And then I might as well get some fungus while I'm here for what's his face. Ooh. Okay. Let me reroll these. Okay. How many spores does she need? I don't know. I think Memphis needs a couple, or Emphis, not Memphis. Emphis. I think he needs a couple for his stuff. Okay. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, so you need spores, right? Oh, I need 3 of them. I probably would be fine if I went and got... I only need one more. Man, my headphones are really giving me a headache for some reason. Probably gonna have to get off soon, just because of that. But let's get these spores. Nice, got 2 of them too. Okay. Perfect. First batch. Oh, she socked herself away. Okay. I thought we were gonna have another dialogue thing. She's going to work. That's fine with me. I'm going to... It only gives me like 1. That only gives me 1. But, ooh, I get another one. It just helps keep me full. I think that's worth it. If I'm, you know, don't have much going. Okay, that's it with the dice. Find a nutrient grow bed. Grow mushrooms. Oh, right, I gotta harvest. Nope, get out of here. I guess I'll end my cycle. I think the kitties missed us while we were gone. Okay. A really good roll today. The aviary. Okay. Okay, so I can do it 3 times. How many times do I need to do it for her? Okay. Spore catcher. Oh, right. I need to give her this shit. I forgot about that. That's something Emphas needed too, but... Oh. Riko meets you at the entrance to the lab, leaning on her crutch with a glint in her eye. Walk with me, sleeper. I'd like to tell you a story. Oh, good. She makes her way down the corridor that leads me back up towards the main commune building. When people first crossed what we call Founder's Gap into the Greenway, they did so against their wishes of Adril Erlin. At the time, Erlin was trying to stabilize the Union and establish control over the Eye in the wake of Solheim's collapse. It was chaos, competing factions, failing systems, so many dead and injured from the riots. That was his priority. Why? Erlin was interested in people, not plants. He was a pragmatist, and for good reason. You both crossed through a glass-roofed tunnel, the greenway outside crowded with veins and branches, dappling the light. Erlin had written the greenway off, cut off from the rest of the station, and linked into a broken spoke. He claimed it was only a matter of time before everything here would die. He refused to let anyone abandon their duty to the Union and cross. They were traitors to the cause, or as good as. Riko continues, making her slow but steady way into the inner gardens of the commune. There weren't many of us, but we believed what was here was worth saving. We had to keep our plans secret until we crossed, and some of us left people behind. She paused to catch her breath, her voice cracking. It is difficult to know it from effort or emotion. What we found was a disaster, nothing like what you see here. Half the greenway was leaking oxygen into space, the plants flash frozen. The other half was a swamp of mulch as decaying matter clogged every system. We worked hard, we lost good people, we cleaned up and closed up, but it was never going to be enough. After many, many cycles, we all knew this place was doomed, but we kept on working, talking less and less because we couldn't face it. We all developed a death wish. If the Greenway was going to die, so would we. What changed? Everything, Riko smiles. We crossed some invisible boundary, tipped some biological scale, and the Greenway started to recover. Plants flowered, crops sprouted. For the first time, we reaped the fruits of our labor. Rico smiles, looking up at you. We thought it was us, that we managed to do just enough to end the cycle of decay. I thought we had saved the Greenway, until today. You passed it in the grow beds of the commune, rich with the hustle and bustle of Haifa members, planting and harvesting. For a while, Rico was quiet, and you both simply observed the hypnotic movements of the work crews, the eager chatter washing over you like a wave. Rico smiles to herself. I should have known, of course, that our arrogance was unfounded, but we needed to believe back then. We needed a myth to bring more people across the gap. You both move into smaller corridor, Rico following some direction unknown to you. What you have shown me is that back then the Greenway saved us, not the other way around. Tell me, have you ever consumed one of the Matsuki or Gyori caps you've been growing? Yes. I imagine they were delicious, nutritious, almost uniquely so, she muses. After all, they were designed for you. Rico has a mischievous look. At first I thought it was the location they were grown in that made the mushrooms from the aviary, from the labs, or from the grove different to each other. But what I have come to understand is that this is the person growing them. The Motsuki and Goroli caps you brought me are totally unique, containing compounds never usually found in similar specimen in my possession. Many of these compounds aren't even digestible for humans, but for a sleeper like you. Rico smiles as she leads you into the internal garden of the commune, where the Haifa members have planted species from all over the Greenway. Back when the tide turned, when the Greenway started to recover, we all felt something, a response. It was as if this place was not just alive as a forest is alive, but alive in other ways. Communicative, responsive. We shrugged it off at the time, but now I understand why. Rico stops and turns to you. This place is responding to us, adapting itself to us. It is growing fruiting bodies for you, for me. It is adapting, changing. It is, in short, displaying all the signs of sentience. The Greenway is sentient? Perhaps not the Greenway, but the ecosystem itself, or something within it. Rico sits on a bench within the peaceful gardens and gestures for you to join her. When you have been growing the Gorolis and the Matsuki and the aviary, those species so familiar to the Greenway, have you discovered any others? Yes. Rico can barely contain her excitement. I should like to see those. Bring me some next time you are here. I have no clue if that was true. I don't know. You look around the garden, amazed at the sense of peace within it. Rico interrupts the silence. There is a species of mushroom that I haven't seen in years. It is dark, short, shaped like a club. We first found it in those early days when we were working to save this place. It was around the time that we started to lose our first members. They were succumbing to some infection, some mold growing deep in the dark mulch that drowned this place. At that point, we thought we were lost, and then these mushrooms emerged from that same black mold. We tested them and saw that they contained some compounds that counteracted the mold. They contained an antidote. Of course, as a botanist, I saw this as a part of the natural process of this ecosystem, even if the timescales seemed abruptly short. But what I am wondering is if that antidote was a gift. Rico meets your eye. Perhaps if you are patient, you will receive your gift too, sleeper. I already did. I got a seed. You both sit for a while, Rico seemingly done telling stories for today. You watch the light playing off the leaves and plants around you and wonder what forces could be at play in this place. After a while, you stand and leave with a quiet nod to Rico, leaving her to her memories. Okay. Whoops. Do I need to do anything else in the aviary, or am I done? No, she still wants stuff. Well, that's all I got for now. I mean, I guess I could. I think it says it's dangerous. Oh, it's risky. Okay, but whatever. Fuck it. I don't really give a shit. Oh, got a spore. Now, I'm really gonna be pushing it. Maybe not super pushing it, but push. Oh shit. Yeah. See. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that could have been worse. Okay. I got my little thing here. Alright. Oh, I can get food. Okay, let me go to Emphas and do that. At first I'm like, oh no, I don't have enough dice to get energy, but I don't need that. I can just buy food from Emphas. Ooh, do I have stuff for him? I don't. he fill me up all the way? Not quite. Don't worry, I'll order a little more, top it off. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go to my container. I'm going to end the cycle. And I think that's where I'm going to end today because I all of a sudden have a bad headache. And technically today is Thanksgiving, so I have, stuff I'm going to have to do and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying this. I'm sorry that was such a short video. I just really wanted to test my my new plugins for my capture card because I really want to make sure it worked. And I've almost got it ironed out. I'm so close to having this completely ironed out. Like I said, I just need the USB-C to USB, just one long one, so that I can have less connections, therefore it won't be so finicky, and it actually might be okay, and I don't have to worry about bumping it. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you have a great turkey day, and I'll probably be back on at night, maybe during the day. Well, now it's Thanksgiving, it's probably not during the day. I'll probably be back on at night to play more Citizen Sleeper. So, talk to you guys later. Thanks again for checking out my stream. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.